Today we're making keto cornbread muffins, and don't fear, this has no corn in them, but they taste just like honey cornbread muffins. You're gonna love these. So we're gonna start by preparing our muffin tin. So this recipe will make either 6 or 9 muffins, however many you'd like. Of course, the 6 will be bigger. So I'm gonna use these just inexpensive parchment paper cupcake liners because they release very cleanly, and they're my favorite liners out there. You can find a link to these in the description. So now I'm just gonna set this aside. Now these keto cornbread muffins feature Aviate Foods Lupini Flour, and you guys are gonna want to get your hands on this brand, so make sure you see the description or the blog post for a link to this brand of lupin flour and a coupon code. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of Aviate Foods Lupin Flour, and one reason I like this brand over any other brand out there is because of the taste. I don't know about you, but I've made a lot of recipes and thrown bad results away. Next, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of coconut flour, which is about 30 grams, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of Redmond's real salt, 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Then we're just going to stir this together. Now we're gonna go ahead and set this aside. Grab a small bowl and add 1/2 cup of warm water, 1/3 cup of sugar substitute, and make sure you see the description for the link to the blog post so you can read about the different sugar substitute options. A package or 2 1/4 teaspoons of rapid rise yeast. We're gonna stop here and we're gonna mix, and we wanna mix this together until we dissolve that sugar substitute. That is what the warm water is going to be helping with. Next, we're gonna add 3 eggs at room temperature, and there's a tip for getting these eggs to room temperature quickly in the blog post. And then 3 tablespoons of avocado oil, and see the blog post for some other different oil options. Now we just wanna combine this and whisk it together to really get those eggs kind of mixed in there. Now we're gonna add this egg mixture into our lupini flour mixture. You can use a spatula, you can use a hand mixer, whatever you want to get this mixed together. Now I really do encourage you to get the Aviate Foods Lupini Flour. There's a link to it in the description with a 20% off coupon code, so make sure you check that out. I have tried about a dozen other brands, name brands, other brands, things you can get in bulk food stores, and end up throwing away the results because it tasted like I had been chewing on foil. So I really do recommend this specific brand of lupin flour. You can read more about it on the blog post about why I like this one. So stir this until it's nice and smooth, kind of mashing down to get rid of the lumps. You don't have to worry about overmixing like you would with general all-purpose flour because we don't have a gluten structure here that's going to form and mess up our results. All right, once it's nice and smooth, I'm just going to take this, I'm gonna cover it with a towel, and I'm gonna place this into my warmed oven. So I've just turned it on for a few minutes and then turned the oven off so it's a nice warm environment. And I'm gonna let it sit in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, so 30 minutes later, here's what it looks like. So now we're going to grab our cupcake tins. And as I said, this will make 9, but I'm gonna make 6 real big cornbread muffins today. So once you have the batter evenly divided, you're going to put this in your oven and bake it at 325 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean.